We have made it to Friday of distance learning week. And so by today, you should have every bit of your Thanksgiving dinner digits complete. You should have literally everything done. That needs to stay in your red folder. You also should have your turkey graph done by today. So today is Mathletics. And these are the two things that I've assigned right here. Subtracting decimals to hundredths, multiplying decimals and whole numbers. So just let me refresh your memory. You're gonna go to Clever. You're gonna find the icon that says Mathletics. You're gonna click that you're a middle school student. And then it should pop up right in the middle of the screen what I've assigned. And it's these two things. Now my screen looks a little different than yours because mine kind of looks like a grade book. And this is how I'm just going to show you some examples of what you're going to see. So, you know, this is mine, not yours. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so this is something like you might see. It might not be the exact same answers or exact same problems, but it's going to be something like this. So you're subtracting decimals to hundredths. This is actually the tenths, hundredths. Yeah, you didn't go 3 digits to the right. You're only going 2 digits to the right. So let me refresh your memory. You do line the decimals up whenever you're subtracting. So 12.74 minus 9.72 would look just like this. You do line the decimals up. And whenever you find your answer, you do bring the decimal straight down. So 4 minus 2 is 2, 7 minus 7 is 0. Can't say 2 minus 9, so that becomes a 0 and that becomes a 12. So slap your leg on 9 and count up to 12. 9, 10, 11, 12 would be 3. So 3.02 goes there. I'll do a couple more with you just so you know. Yay, and then you click down here, next. Okay, I'm glad this one came up because this always gets people confused. So think about it. If this was money, that would be $9 whole in money. And since this has a decimal, but this doesn't, then you have to give that a decimal. So the 9 should look like this, minus 5.88. That's how it should look. My decimals are lined up on top of each other. I'm going to bring my decimal straight down when I get to my answer. But if I have nothing, you can't take 88 cents away from nothing. So this has to become an 8, which would make that a 10, which would make that a 9, so that can become a 10. And 10 minus 8 is 2, 9 minus 8 is 1. I bring my decimal straight down, and 8 minus 5 is 3. I'm glad that actually came up, because that's going to be all over today's stuff. So same deal, just like before, you have to get an 8, a 9, or a 10 out of 10 to earn your crown. And the more crowns you earn, the more points you earn, the more you can build your, avatar and check into Meritopia. So that's the first objective, which is subtracting decimals to hundredths. Now I'm going to show you multiplying decimals to hundredths. So let me get out of this. This is on my screen, not on your screen, okay? This is teacher's screen. Okay, now multiplying is different. You don't line your decimals up in multiplication. You'd line your digits up. So 5.57 times 5 would look just like that. Because this only has 1 digit, so it's going to go under this digit on the top number. Don't worry about the fact that this doesn't have a decimal. That's perfectly fine. This is multiplying decimals. So 5 times 7 is 35, carry a 3. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 is 28, carry a 2. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 2 is 27. Find your decimal, say to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left. Now that looks like you would bring your decimal straight down. You don't do that. You just got lucky that it landed right there. So 27.85. And this is basically the same exact thing. I'll do this one for you, but it's the exact same way. 5.89 times 6. And you just put this 6 right under the 9. It's okay that this 6 doesn't have a decimal. 6 times 9 is 54, carry a 5. 6 times 8 is 48 plus 5, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 5 would be 35. Find your decimal, go to the right, to the right, to the left, and your answer, 35.34. Now let me say something real quick. I was super nice and I let you use your calculator on the turkey thing because it was a lot of adding and it was a lot of multiplying and stuff. So I'm asking you in the nicest teacher way, don't use your calculator on this. Because that's not going to get you anywhere. That's not going to accomplish anything. I'm not impressed if you use your calculator on this and can do it. That's not impressive to me at all. So be honest and don't cheat on this. Please don't use your calculator. Also, I told you this yesterday in yesterday's video. If you're struggling with anything, even if it's the turkey stuff, then shoot me an email and I could do a Google Meet with you. I could send you the link individually and I'd be happy to do that. That way I could actually see a student and you could see a teacher and talk to a teacher. So also, if you don't do your work today, that'll get you counted absent, and these actually go in the grade book. These grades today go in the grade book. Okay, I'm just sitting here waiting on an email from you. Talk to you later. Bye, have a good weekend.